Hello, I'm Max, and welcome to your 40 days, week 5 meditation on centering. So let's begin by finding a comfortable seat. So you can sit down on a pillow, on a chair, a cushion, anywhere that you can remain comfortable yet alert. Sitting tall with a straight back. Anywhere that you can maintain this position for the next 25 minutes or so. So I'd like you to make your way down onto your seat. And we'll begin by closing our eyes. Rest your forearms in your lap on your thighs and bring your fingertips together to touch, leaving a little bit of space in between your palms. And we'll start to ground down into the present moment through our physical bodies. So notice your feet, their connection to the floor. Notice from the skin all the way in to the bones. Notice that connection. And from your feet to your seat, notice your sits bones, where you're sitting. Noticing the length of your spine from bottom all the way up to the top, your midline, your center line. Noticing your shoulders, you can draw them up towards your ears and then back and down, creating more space across your chest, sitting up tall, proud. And start to notice your face and like your expression muscles, all the 80 plus muscles in your face. Can you begin to relax? Release any tension, any gripping. Really starting to drop in. Dropping into our center. Our own personal little haven. Nothing to do. Nothing to change, nothing to fix. All there is to do is breathe. We'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, empty. Then allow your breath to fall into its natural cadence, the rise and fall. Again, however you're breathing is perfect. Nothing to change, nothing to fix. Just breathe. No story involved. No description of the breath. Long, short, deep, shallow, none of it. Let it all go. Nothing to fix, nothing to change, nothing to control. Just allow your body to do what it naturally does. And that's breathe. And over the next few minutes, if your mind starts to pull you in one direction or the other, if thoughts start to make their way into your head, come back to your physical body. Come back to your feet, come back to your seat, come back to your fingertips. And when those thoughts do come in, You can gently squeeze your fingertips together and bring yourself back to the right here, to the right now. Nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to change. Just breathe. And if your mind began to wander, if you started to drift off in thought, use your fingertips. Come back to this moment. Don't rush the process. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with all things. If the mind starts to wander, don't be discouraged. Just gently invite yourself back to your meditation, back to your body, back to your breath. Through your fingertips, through your grounded body, make your way to your center, your intuitive center. The center within each and every one of us that speaks to us in that really, really quiet voice. The voice we can only hear when we ourselves are centered and grounded and listening. So for these next few minutes again, tune in, breathe, and if the drift occurs, the mental drift, disrupt it with your fingertips. Come back to your physical body and begin again. Now gently begin to come back into your physical body. If you drifted off in thought, use your breath, your fingertips, bring yourself back. Right here. Right now. And over this next week, living our lives around the theme of centering means being really true to ourselves. Living from this space of an intuitive knowing. Living life in the present moment. Centering is all about learning to get out of our head and living right where we are, with our feet on the ground. We used our fingertips today to bring us back right into this present moment. Centering is all about dropping the stories, dropping the victimhood, dropping that victim role, realizing that complaining and self-pity and blame, it really accomplishes nothing. All it does is stunt our growth and strain our relationships. Being centered is about being a responsible person, owning our lives, dropping that victim role. We don't have to wait for others to set us free. We don't have to wait for our circumstances to set us free. Staying centered, living from this space, helps us realize that the tapes in our head, the disempowering contexts, the stories that we repeat over and over and over, are just that. They're tapes. They're stories. They're not truth. And once we notice that our top 10 playlist of these stories, these tapes, begin to play in our head, we can press pause. We can drop the fuss, drop the drama, drop the victimhood, drop the self-pity. We can come back to our center, to being that responsible person, to owning our lives, to not waiting for circumstances and other people to set us free. We can move from an unshakable center, intuitive, grounded, learning to relax and to be present with everything in your life, both big and small, making everything that we do a practice of meditative awareness, moving, living, being from our center. Now gently begin to come back into your physical body. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your hands together at heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lift your thumbs up to your third eye, forehead center, touch in. And together, we bow our heads as one, as we say, Namaste. And thank you all for joining us today for your meditation practice. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Namaste.